We all know that building real community in your gym is important for your business results and for your clients' fitness results. But here's the thing, you can't make adults be friends. You be friends. You like each other. Now you be friends. However, you can create the conditions that allow the seeds of friendship to blossom and bloom. I say, without exaggeration, and I mean this is real talk, this is the single most important community building tool we've used to great effect at Mark Fisher Fitness. My name is Mark Fisher from Business for Unicorns, and if you like this video and you like getting help with your gym, then you'll want to be sure you're subscribed to the Business for Unicorns email list. That's where myself and Pete Dupuis will be sending you exclusive Business for Unicorns content that you'll only get via the emails. And here's the thing, the best way to get on that list is click the link below and go to the Raise Your Rates playbook, because I'll tell you what, that resource in of itself is going to be super valuable for you. If you've ever found yourself not charging what you're worth, but you're unsure how to raise your rates, you're afraid your clients are going to get mad at you, well, good news is we've helped a lot of people do that. So click that link below and get our step-by-step framework today. And now let's talk about friendshipping. So here's the thing, at Mark Fisher Fitness, one of the most important things we do started in very innocuously, and that was when I first started teaching the Snatch in 6 weeks, 6-week makeover program back in 2000. I would start each class with an icebreaker, or as we call it, the name game. Once we moved into the Enchanted Ninja Clubhouse of Glory and Dreams, and we were offering regular memberships and regular classes, and it wasn't Snatched, for a brief and scary, dark period, we didn't even do name games. We're like, all right, well, whatever, we're members now, like whatever, let's just get in, let's get after it. And whoa boy, it became very clear very quickly that was a mistake. So we decided to add the name game back in. So to this day, if you go to MFF, we always start with a name game. So this is really very simple. And the way we do this in our SOP might be different than how you choose to do it. But usually we get people warmed up first, we get them moving first, and then we will have a quick moment, we do a quick check-in, and then we bang into a name game. And it will go something like this. I'd love to hear your name, your preferred pronouns, and right? And the question might be something simple or philosophical or raunchy, and it depends a little bit on reading the room. It depends on how many people are in there. What sort of name games you choose, of course, are going to be dependent upon your culture. But at MFF, just to give you some examples, you have some context. What's your favorite book? Where are you from originally? What's your favorite movie? Ketchup or mustard? Patrick Swayze or Patrick Dempsey? Here are a few considerations, I think, to integrating this successfully. The first thing is to understand, for the most part, in spite of what a lot of gym owners think, people are usually not joining up your gym because they want to make friends. Making friends is an important and maybe even crucial byproduct, but it's a byproduct, right? They're there to work out. They want to do workouts. So you do have to really read the room and you have to monitor this. I think one specific way you can allow for more friendshipping or tone down the amount of time is either allowing or not allowing a brief why. So for instance, if you're running a small group personal training model and there's only 3 people in there that day, you might have the bandwidth to say, what is your favorite movie and why? Conversely, if you have a larger group class-based concept and you have 20 people, you do not have time for the why. You need to bang through that. I think a micro pro tip within that pro tip is give an either or something as a clear answer. If it's something subjective such as, what's your favorite movie? You're gonna get a lot of,
oh God, oh God.
The crying game?
Where if you ask something like, where's your hometown? That's not gonna require a lot of thought. It's also important to appreciate that we really can't build a community in the session. So what you're doing is you're planting the seeds, because it's hard to have a friendship if you don't know the person's name. And also by having one fun fact about this person, you invite the opportunity for a connection from other members. Now it's especially true that you won't have time if you're in a fast-paced, class-based concept, because by definition, you don't have a lot of time to talk through things. There's a lot of people there. You got to go. Now, again, a small group model or more of an, let's say, an open gym access with oversight model, that's going to be a little bit different. You're going to have longer rest periods. People are maybe working in between each other's sets and sharing equipment. That's going to lend itself to some more intra-session friendshipping, but in practice, oftentimes you want them to know each other's names so that they can maybe chat for a minute during the cool down or while they're hanging out before they walk out the door, because it can't be overstated enough. One of the barriers is often like they just don't remember each other's names. They're not wearing name tags. And depending on how often they're coming or coming out, what it does is it prevents the scenario where they see somebody a lot and they're like, what is his name? Bartholomew? Because now you're having a chance every class they get, oh, Johnny, his name is Johnny. Bartholomew, Johnny. I'm always getting them confused. I would also note a lot of these friendships can really blossom if you are hosting social and community events or if you have a private Facebook group. You're doing both of those, right? If not, you should. Finally, building community is a bit of an art. It's sort of like planting a garden. I don't know that, again, there's any way you can be like, you now be friends. But I do know this, that community is built. Friendship is built when people have the opportunity to talk about the things they really care about to someone who cares and is sincerely listening. And again, that's not usually going to be able to happen in the confines of the actual session itself, but for you to have the most successful gym possible and facilitate the behavior change, which we know for sure is supported by being pursued in the context of a like-minded community, we want to start by just having some way in, knowing just a little bit about the person, knowing their name, because one of the things that's been the most gratifying, also byproduct, I guess, of my professional pursuits is being indirectly responsible for powerful friendships, for powerful sub-communities, even marriages. So there you go, my friends. I hope you take this pro tip and run with it. And if you're looking for other tools around retention, may I suggest clicking the link in the description box and checking out my video for 3 tips to make clients stay longer. Thanks as always for checking out these videos. If you want to make sure you never miss a new one, go ahead and smash that follow button. And I'll see you soon for another video where I will share more actionable tips, psychological frameworks, and oh yes, philosophy.